Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's your main man Steven back again to bring the recap of Matchday 2 of the Premier League 2025-2026. What a match week we had with some drama, some upsets and some brilliant football. One of the best leagues in the world, Premier League definitely for sure. And yeah, so first off, West Ham won. Chelsea 5. I said Chelsea win, I think 3-1 is what I said. But boy oh boy, Chelsea do very well. And do more than I expect. 5-1 win against West Ham. Fulkrug disallowed goal. Paqueta with a brilliant screamer in the 6th minute, but João Pedro, this guy is a good signing, getting loads of points on my FPL. Very well done by me putting João Pedro in there. Brilliant by João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Both Pedros doing very well at Chelsea. You're only missing João Felix, who moved on to Al Nassr. But yeah, so Enzo Fernandez, not even a surprise by Enzo Fernandez and Moises Caicedo, both scoring goals in the 34th minute and the 54th minute. Trevor Chalobah can't be left out. He says you need a goal scorer everywhere but defense, and there it is. In defense, Trevor Chalobah with a striker's goal. Indeed, brilliantly well done by Chelsea. Not even the strongest squad in that defense, with Gerald Hatto on the bench, Reece James on the bench as well. See what I mean? And Wesley Fofana recovering from injuries, a hit season last campaign, so definitely it's reasonable to leave him on the bench and avoid the injuries. But definitely former Chelsea manager Graham Potter, no more Harry Potter magic in his arsenal, and definitely on the way out the door very soon. Graham Potter, hate to admit, but he's not good enough because I think 29 games, basically all losses, almost all losses. It's incredibly bad by Graham Potter's perspective. And Callum Wilson and Walker Peters. Walker Peters should be starting the game. Just like the United fans saying, any team starting back five, United, under Ruben Amorim system, and this same back five under Graham Potter is not working. They probably need to get back to back four. Losing Soufal will be a massive blow for this West Ham team, and definitely it is trouble. But big up to Chelsea getting their Premier League first win of the season and trying to compete for top four and possibly the title in the near future. So yeah, we move. Manchester City, no. Tottenham Hotspur 2. Brilliant. I predicted a 3-1 win from City. But of course, I love being proven wrong. I don't like City. They're one of my most hated clubs along with Real Madrid. And Manchester United, of course. But yeah, so definitely City, man. City. In the mud yet again. Trafford ahead of Ederson is very skeptical at the moment. They want Donnarumma in through the door. Not happening at the moment. And Ederson is being benched by Trafford. How bad does Ederson have to be? I know he's linked to Galatasaray and all, but come on, guys. This defensive City is leaking. Especially after that injury for Ain't Nuri. And then you have Rico Lewis not performing at right back. That's what City lack. It's the right back area, and you need Gavardio back in the squad, because without Gavardio in the squad, this City team looks very light, and they just don't look good. They just don't look good, and Gavardio needs to be brought back. And yeah, Rodri not starting is another issue, returning to fitness and all. Nico Gonzalez doing well in the last game, but still, you need Rodri and Reinders. That's what the City need in that depth of the midfield, and that's the natural DM by the Rodri. I think Gonzalez is a workhorse and all but Rodri is the engine of the midfield, and he definitely can score a goal and definitely can sort out that back four. Yeah, that's definitely what they need, and without replacing Kyle Walker at right back, more trouble for City. And Ake at left back ahead of Gavardio, who's not even fit. He has a knock, and no Kovacic. Problems for the City team, and Foden should be starting games. Even as a City hater, let's just say, but Foden should be starting games. Marmoush was good, but Foden should be starting games, and Oscar Bob. Maybe Foden should start ahead of Oscar Bob and have Marmoush, Oscar Bob. What I would change for this midfield is Rodri start the game. I think it's about time he starts. Maybe he's not match fit, I don't know. But Pep knows better than me while in training. But Reinders, Cherki, Foden and Marmoush and Haaland should be the starting 11. Up top, starting 5 players up top, along with Gavardio returning to fitness. Ain't Nori injured. Problems for City to come. I'm telling you, problems for City to come. They might get exploited by Mente and Matoma in the next game at the MX. It's going to be hard, especially with Trafford, that kind of form. Ain't easy. But yeah, Brandon Johnson, good goal. And that midfield of Tottenham's just look very, very much stacked up, man. Pat Matasar doing well. Palhinha, man. Boy, oh boy, do the Premier League miss Palhinha. Did well at Fulham, went to Bayern, had a disaster class there, came back to the Premier League on loan at Tottenham, and doing well. Doing very, very well. And yeah, Bentancur, definitely good. They don't even have Maddison. Remember that. They don't have Maddison. They would have more goals if they had Maddison. And Kulusevski, who's injured. And you have Basuma, who's a workhorse and the engine in that midfield. Stopping a lot of goals for Tottenham as well. Manor Solomon coming back with an injury for Tottenham. And Udogie is missing for them. But Jet Spence is subbing in very, very well for this Tottenham team. And they look on course, the team to lose at the moment with 2 wins. Brilliant. 2 clean sheets. They probably keep another clean sheet against Bournemouth their next game. But yeah, Pedro Porro and Jet Spence doing very well at the fullbacks. And Wenderwin and Romero doing well as usual. Vicario with a few big saves, man, to deny Haaland and those guys. But yeah, Haaland not getting the service. Turkey looks absent. I was expecting much more from Turkey. He's in my FPL and he's silent this time out. Turkey, man. Ryan Turkey needs to step up with those crosses like he's doing at France. And that's what City lack on the day. But Spurs, usual boogie team of cities, do the business yet again. Not a surprise. Even if I had City win. Not a surprise. It's just a surprise when I have the big teams win and they don't. Loving it, especially as a City hater. But yeah, moving on. Bournemouth won Wolverhampton Wanderers, Wolves, man, Wolves in the mud. The the teams starting with W, are in the mud as we speak in the Premier League, man. West Ham, Wolves, sort yourself out. Tavernier had a good game against Liverpool, no service, but scoring in this game, 4th minute, all they wrote. So Man U with the assist. And yeah, Wolves have Totti Gomez sent off as well in the 49th minute. And the injury to however, I don't know how you pronounce that. The Netherlands right midfielder who plays at right wing back, right midfield, and right back. It's injured. Blows for Wolves. And I heard Strand Larsen linked with a move away, maybe Newcastle or somewhere. That might be a massive blow, especially if you're already without Raul Jimenez from the past and you don't have Adama Traore. And yeah, no Fabio Silva. Dortmund, Fabio Silva went to Dortmund, so Arias ain't good enough at the moment. He's not showing his class like he did at Fluminense, but more trouble for Victor Pereira to solve. But Andio Areola done well with the Cherries. They are a team to fight even without a defense. Brought in the new guys, Trafford and Diakati, doing well amongst my Frenchmen. Senesi still doing well, the Argentine. But yeah, you're without a proper defense. With Huijsen gone, and Jabarni gone, Kirkins gone, and Kepa Arrizabalaga. It's just not look good for this Wolves team, and more trouble to come for Wolves. They're right outside of relegation for me for a reason. So yeah, not much to say about that. Brentford won, Aston Villa no. Big performance by Brentford. They're a team that I predict to survive as well. And look at it, still making the G-Tech Community Stadium, or the Bradford Community Stadium they like to call, a tough place to go to. Off the bench with Henderson and Yarmouk, the starters now, and Yeka is not even getting starting minutes. And you have a solid back four against this team, highly rated. Van den Berg, my former Liverpool man, doing well. You have Collins. Wolves doing well. Nathan Collins coming from Wolves. Burnley, that's the team I meant to say. But Koyade doing well at the back. Dango Atara, brilliant debut goal for Brentford. And yeah, Watkins, signed. It's a problem. Villa not scoring goals and are in relegation zone already. Sort it out, Unai Emery, sort it out. Tyrone Mings, Diego Carlos gone, Boubacar Kamara, my Frenchman, injured. It's not look good. It's not look good for this Villa team. It not look good. Ross Barkley injured, it shouldn't be the problem. Daniel Mallon should be starting, and Ian Matson should be starting over Digny. No disrespect to my Frenchman, but Ian Matson is the better player in my opinion. Martinez getting sorted out by Dango Atara. Oh man. This team, Villa, are in trouble already. I hate to admit, but big up to Brentford, prove me wrong. But yeah, Brentford are going to stay up, like I said. So we move. Another one that I not expect. Burnley 2-0 against Sunderland after a brilliant performance by Sunderland. But this is Turf Moor. This is Burnley. Roadblock at the back, and Burnley recorded their first win. And extending their unbeaten home run as well. Back in the Championship to the Premier League now. So definitely good for Burnley. And Josh Cullen, you have to give him, Josh Cullen and Jaden Anthony, each credit for assisting each other and scoring. Leslie Uga Chukameku. Is this guy from Chelsea? Is my guess? Yeah. Got an injury in this game. And yeah, Kyle Walker solid at the back this game. And Dingra and Granit Xhaka needs to step up. Ballard injury was the massive blow. That's probably why they conceded so much. Ballard was good the first game, and he got injured so early in the game, the 9th minute. Mark Guiu, I don't know why he's not near the starting 11. He should be. The Barcelona legend. It's good. And Wilson Isidore should be maybe brought on earlier as well, in my opinion. But a lot of injuries for both teams. But Burnley are the team to come on top 2-0. Burnley, Turf Moor will be a tricky place to go to again. Arsenal smashed Leeds 5-0. But had casualties before the Liverpool game, with Saka and Odegaard picking up injuries. Massive blows for Arsenal despite getting Eze. And you have Mikel Merino, the bench, probably resting there to come in to the Arsenal game against Liverpool and maybe show his class like he did in the last encounter. But definitely I'll have to say what I'll have to say. Calafiori look very, very good. The fullbacks look very, very good for Arsenal this whole season so far. Timber scoring a brace and Calafiori scoring in the last game against United. Amazing stuff. Calafiori scoring against both Manchester clubs as well last season against City, of course we know. And yeah, Odegaard used to be a Showstad player as well. I'm pretty sure playing with Zubimendi. And Gyökeres, man, scoring a brace. He's going to be the player for Liverpool to have to stop. But if we were to stop him, Ekitike will have to score again. And Supersly, McAllister hopefully return, Gravenberch, Gakpo continues to deliver like he's delivering, and Salah to step up another game. Then we can show Arsenal at Anfield who's boss. Definitely still has the prowess to do so, but our right back is the issue. And Kirk is he ready for Arsenal? I really don't know. If they bring Eze on the wing or Madueke, I'm not too worried about Madueke, but Eze on that right wing might be a problem. And you bring Merino to the midfield, that might be a problem for us to deal with. But yeah, so there's options for that. Arsenal against us. So yeah, Nanto and James not doing well against Arsenal. Rodon sluggish. And this new goalkeeper by the name of Perry, get him out of the Leeds team. And Jack Harrison, shame of you to bench him. What a player he was in the past, and then now he's a bench warmer. Maybe Darlow should be starting for Leeds. Do they still have Meslier? Yeah, get Meslier, my Frenchman, back in that goal for Leeds, man. Perry is definitely not the man. Terrible game against Arsenal. But Arsenal are expected to win. But I did not expect this big margin. And this is the worrying sign for Liverpool if they continue to score like this. Liverpool leaks 2 goals a game. We might just leak 2 against Arsenal, but I expect us to do the job at Anfield because they have never broke the Anfield curse since 2012. Was the last time they beat us. So definitely that's 13 years ago, and I expect it to stay the same. So Nottingham Forest 1-1 against Palace at Selhurst Park. Ismail Assar in the 37th minute and Hudson-Odoi in the 57th minute, pardon me. Hudson-Odoi, big up to you. Chris Wood, silent. One game that he's silent. Colamuendo, my Frenchman, coming off the bench for his debut. Douglas Luiz on the bench, bring him on. Bring him straightly in. Even though Anderson had a good rating, but bring in Douglas Luiz. Indeed. And yeah, Guehi having another good game before he leaves potentially Liverpool. Our other clubs linked. Yeah, but Eze has officially gone. He has officially gone to Arsenal. Hence, he didn't play this game. He was already gone to Arsenal. And yeah, big signing for Arsenal. And yeah, big result by Palace, who unfortunately fails to get Europa League after the ownership thing's over. They get Conference League, and Nottingham Forest get promoted to Europa League, which is sad for Palace. Well, they deserve to be in the Europa League indeed after that win against Manchester City in the FA Cup, which should have got them in if it weren't for the ownership issues. But yeah. Everton 2-0 win against Brighton and Hove Albion. Everton, man, when you least expect them to step up, they step up. They step up. Jack Grealish with a brace of assists to James Garner, former United man. From the left back row, it's amazing. And NDI, possibly the best player on this Everton team that I will take at Liverpool on the score sheet yet again. NDI, what a player he is. Danny Welbeck missing a penalty. Saved by Pickford, and yeah, could have been 2-1. Matoma and Mente, not enough. Mente having the most highly rated on this Brighton team, but the Seagulls need to bounce back at their yard, and it's not going to be easy against a City team that's trying to hunt another W. So yeah, Fulham 1. Manchester United 1. How do we do this? Manchester United look awful. No goals scored so far in the Premier League. The goal that was supposed to be Lenny Euro's first goal, my Frenchman, became a Muniz own goal in the 58th minute and an Emil Smith Rowe 73rd minute off the bench. Assisted by Alex Iwobi, former Arsenal man, former Everton man, assisting Smith Rowe, former Arsenal man. 2 former Arsenal men doing the job against United. But we have to talk about Bruno Fernandes' missed penalty, man. Bruno Fernandes will have to blame the ref. He'll definitely blame the referee for nudging him before his penalty miss in the 38th minute. You can't blame that, Bruno. You usually always score your penalties. Where's this going? It's still in orbit. It's still in orbit. And Bruno Fernandes will be gutted not to get the 2-1 prediction. For me, I predicted 2-1 United. Didn't fruitilize. United, man. Just like the United fans say, get to the system. Mainu, why you bench this guy? And he wants to leave United as well. Anthony, not even in the squad, and not even on the. He's on the loan. He's on the transfer list. Bring him back. Anthony is not in Betis. Where is Anthony? Your best player from last season. I'm telling you. Yeah, and then same goes to Sancho possibly. But yeah. So we move to the last game. I already talked about this YouTube short version, but now let's get to the game. Congratulations, Gravenberch, on a brilliant return. 35 minutes, scored a screamer. I know it's a deflected goal, but it was a beautiful goal nonetheless in the 35th minute, pardon me. And Ekitike with a brilliant goal in the 46th minute. Wow. Amazing stuff by us. But Anthony Gordon have to do a stupid tackle on the studs of Van Dijk in the 45th plus 3rd minute. And VAR was taken into account, and it was a red card. Rightly deserved. Anthony Gordon, get out of the pitch. And basically, revenge from what happened 2 years ago when Anthony Gordon sent off Van Dijk for a stupid challenge while he was charging forward. And this time, there's always cards in this game ever since. There's really a lot of cards in the Newcastle-Liverpool game ever since. And late winners against Newcastle as well ever since at St. James Park. So not even a surprise we're scoring these late winners. It's been history. Cody Gakpo with 2 assists. One to his compatriot Gravenberch, 35th minute. And now Hugo Ekitike, 46. Cody Gakpo doesn't need to score goals to be good. He scored a goal against Bournemouth and now done the business. On the assist chart for Liverpool against Newcastle, 2 very good teams, despite Bournemouth losing all their defense, but still, they're still a good team if you have Semenyo in your team. So. But Osula had to say, let's give them a game. And let's give Bruno Guimaraes, what a captain he is, set up by Livermantle with the assist. Brilliant header, cross into the box, and brilliant header by Bruno Guimaraes. Alisson, no chance in that one. Florian Wirtz, people might say he is a flop from the 2 first games, but it takes time to get the physicality going and the rhythm of this team. Off the ball, he's good. But on the ball, not many chances. Only one chance I saw Florian Wirtz on shot at goal this whole game. Florian Wirtz, he's still young. He's 22, 23. Needs time adapting to the Premier League. Give him the time. He'll come good. Mark my words. Connor Bradley, will he get the 90 minutes against Arsenal? I hope so. I hope we definitely use him over Joe Gomez at right back. I don't want to see Szoboszlai at right back again in a big game like this against Arsenal. I don't think that will work. And Yeah, I want to see McAllister back. Hopefully he'll be back. We don't have the injuries. Arsenal have the injuries. Let's just get the job done at Anfield. Salah needs to come good. Goal and assist in this one. First game, it's a goal, and this time an assist. Still doing the stuff, but Salah needs time in a new season as well. He's up in age, but he's still a good player for me. Vital assist to Rio Gamoa off the bench with Szoboszlai. Brilliant dummy to set up Rio and Gamoa, and that was very, very good. As for Newcastle, 3 massive injuries. Joelinton, Tonali, and Shard, they'll all be good for the next game. And that's all I have to say for this Premier League recap of Matchday 2. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, share the video, notification bell on the road to 50. Peace out. Steve Squad, signing out.